Oh, hey, you know what I forgot to show you? I got this autographed picture of Ott0.
Oh, he signed it? That's kind of weird.
Well, yeah, that's what an autograph is. How did you think he signed stuff?
Well, you know, you give him a piece of paper and he puts some ink on his knuckles and just punches it. Kind of like how he did to Matt Carkner.
Leafs win 5-0 in the most emotional game I've seen in Leafland in a long time. Phil Kessel puts the Leafs up 1-0, Schenn 2-0, Bozak 3-0. And in the middle of all that, Ott0 and Matt Carkner in what is developing into quite the rivalry dropped the mitts and Ott0 won this round. After Orr got a black eye the last time he fought Carkner, Orr left Carkner saying, "He should get 15 penalty minutes, 5 for each one of them that I see." But wait a second, it's a Saturday night. Phil Kessel's opened the scoring about 5 minutes into the game. It's 3-0 heading into the second period, and Ott0 just got into a fight. Does this not seem eerily familiar? But there would be no choke like there was against Vancouver, Schenn and Kessel scoring another goal each, and the Leafs win 5-0. This was a game that featured a lot of twos. For example, number 2, Luke Schenn scores 2 goals to double his season total of 2 goals and his career high of 2 goals. It has now been 2 straight Saturdays that Phil Kessel has scored 2 goals in a game. The Leafs have won 2 out of a possible 3 games after the 2 trades a week ago. And J.S. Giguère becomes the first Leaf goaltender to get 2 shutouts in his first 2 Leaf games.
How's that for attitude? Get it?
It's clever what you did. And I gotta say this again, I said it in the Leaf Space live show after the game, J.S. Giguère, as good as he's been so far, the Leaf team in front of him has been phenomenal. And they play completely different in front of him. I was talking about this with Leaf Space Monica. They just seem to have that confidence, that reassurance in having a goalie that has a Conn Smythe and a Stanley Cup ring. Gustafsson, all things considered, has not had a bad year, and it's amazing to see how many people are hopping off that bandwagon so quickly. But as good as Gustafsson has been, and I think he's going to become an even better goalie in the NHL, Jean-Sébastien Giguère knows what it takes to win a Stanley Cup, and he just doesn't make a lot of those little mistakes that Gustafsson does every now and then. So while, yeah, there is a little bit of reason for concern, and yes, J.S. Giguère has played amazing in a Leaf uniform so far, don't give up on Gustafsson yet, you fickle, fickle people. After that huge save in Detroit in that exhibition game, everyone was like, "Yeah, monster!" A few months and a couple heart surgeries later, man, screw this guy. But guys, on a more serious note, I was in the press box once again for this game. It was a really cool experience. And even though it was one of the best Leaf games I've ever seen live, I gotta say that the moment of the night came before the game even started. They held a moment of silence for the tragic loss of Brendan Burke. Let me tell you guys, over 19,000 people in that building. You could hear a pin drop. And you know what? You could say it just wasn't the Sens' night. They took too many penalties. The Leafs just played an excellent game, but you just got the impression all game long that they were winning this one for Brendan. From Kessel and Schenn's 2 goals to Phaneuf's first point as a Leaf to Giguère's 2 straight shutouts, everything just seemed to fall in place for these guys. And the fans were really loving it. And I got to see that firsthand during the Leafs TV post-game show down at Gate 5. First of all, the hosts of the post-game show, Andy Petrillo and Mark Osborne, must have ice in their veins because these guys are getting razzed the whole time. Seriously, this is what they're dealing with. Well, you know, Phil Kessel just breaking into the zone, got a really good shot off. Mark Osborne! Imagine someone did that to you at your job. But then those guys joined Leaf Space Monica and I for the Leaf Space Live post-game show. We recited some Will Smith, had a good time. And let me just say, there was a couple there. Their names were Jeff and Kelly. I told them I'd take a picture with them at commercial, but because I'm an idiot, I didn't realize there wasn't another commercial, so I couldn't do it. And guys, I'm really sorry. Let me know how I can make that up to you. Maybe I'll start with this. Jeff and Kelly are awesome. Jeff once beat Chuck Norris at an arm wrestle and a game of snakes and ladders. Kelly did too, left-handed. But wrapping things up, let me ask you guys some questions. How different has Luke Schenn looked since the acquisition of Dion Phaneuf? Has Freddie Sjostrom really made the difference that people are saying he's making, because he looks great out there? What did you think of Christian Hansen and Lee Stempniak's game last night? Because while these guys didn't end up scoring, I thought they both played good games at both ends of the ice. The only Leaf out there I wasn't really impressed with was John Mitchell. Let me know what you guys thought about his game. Maybe I'm crazy. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how surprised are you that J.S. Giguère has been able to step in and make this much of a difference in just 2 games? That's it for this game, guys. I'm not sure how they're going to follow up a 5-0 win, and they got a tough opponent next game, the San Jose Sharks. Do you think they can pull off a win there? Add me to Leaf Space Facebook and Twitter, and I'll see you next time.